Hello Twitch, how's it going tonight? We're playing more Vampyr here, and it kind of sounds like it's broken, but it's not. It's all good. Did you know this was made with Cryoware, along with every other video game? It uses an autosave system. So, I forget where we left off. I'm sure we were going to kill someone or something. Yes, continue. Do I have my speakers on? No. Okay. Just me being crazy. All I remember last time is a boss fight that I took a ton of tries to beat. And doing some side quests that kind of went nowhere. Oh, I remember we had to find where the blood led. Look at my camera spazzing out. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Find where the blood went. But that's half the quest, so that doesn't really narrow things. Oh yeah, it was the source of the infection. And I can't help but feel that,
We didn't die too in this war.
but I think, now that I think about it, I think I'm wrong. I thought I left off at a big death point where I kept dying. I don't think that's where I quit. That's usually where the PS4 is really good, because it lets you pick up where you left off exactly. And I think a lot of games are starting to abuse that, the autosave thing, kind of not really being an autosave and more of a well, you're playing a game. Good luck. Alright, let me kill this guy. Okay. Oh no, I didn't get a sneak attack. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I got his stuff though. I didn't take that much damage. God, I need some water. My mouth is really dry. That's not good. Makes me talk bad. Oh, okay.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you. But for the moment, I'd like to shed light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
Who are you?
And who exactly are
Hey,
you?
what's up?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes.
Oh, that's
At
a
your
name.
service, my dear cousin.
Are you French? You sound
You're
French.
French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin.
Dear cousin, are we related?
I don't know
We
you.
could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
What are you doing?
What are you doing
eating that
here?
corpse?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate yet intense spectacle.
Oh, I should have stayed in France then. Yeah, I'm loving it too so far. There's a couple things it could have done better, but yeah, I like it. What's your plan here?
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Well, I do believe him, but I should probably kill him. Let's see where this leads.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so.
No.
You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
I want to kill you, though. I thought that would lead down another dialogue tree. Yeah, that's about as much as it usually lags. My internet's not the best. Is the audio in sync? Sometimes that screws up a bit. Okay, where are you, Charlotte? Gonna assume you're in the same place you always are.
Women die
Yep.
too in this war.
They sure do.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to
I get
become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one. And
Oh,
made
thanks
a
for
deal
following.
with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Don't tell her. Ooh, a steak. Nice. That's good. Gonna upgrade all this stuff. Stamina is huge. Oh god. Oh. Right, I need to be at a bench.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Alright, what's next? Well, thanks for hosting my stream. That's cool. What is next? Report back. find her. She's deep in the sewers, I think. Find part 3. That's in the hospital. Okay, so just talk to people.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
These are the documents you wanted me to look for. I think I've gathered all the available occult research about vampires.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That'll help me separate the myths from the facts.
I'm not sure you can consider this material factual, but it's yours now. What do you intend to do with it?
First, I'm going to show them to Venus. It'll open her eyes and make her understand the importance of my mission.
Yeah. About that. You shouldn't go talking about vampires. It's not good for your health. Just saying that from personal experience. Oh, do I have to follow the trail? I thought I could just take him to any place quiet and out of the way, but... Oh, apparently I have to take him to the Vampire Club. I guess they wouldn't mind a huge pile of corpses in front of their door. Nothing suspicious about that. Yes. Give me your power.
I should have known you were one of them, Johnny. Why was I so blind?
One of me, yes. Oh, I got a ton of XP from that. And a gun. Okay, what gun did I get? Clarence's Parabellum. 61 damage. Wasn't great. Can't be great. What I've got is great. Oh. What else can I do here? Talk to that guy. Find you, that's something for later.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I found you
A great night, what?
a great restaurant. You're gonna love it.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Maybe a little
Really?
creepy.
You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frite that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
All right, that's good.
I may have
Do you
a
have
look at your
anything I'm
goods,
interested
Mr. Russell.
in? I doubt it. Oh, you have good parts. Yeah, why not? Okay, where's my house? Right here. Time for me to level up. Okay. I think, yeah. This ought to be good. Something I need. Can I level up my body too? I could, but only get another 50 health. More damage here. might be better. It's the same XP. You know, I could just get both. Actually, what's my stamina at? It's the same. I'm gonna go for body. And that's it. Alright. And I got some shotgun shells for some reason. The following night. Oh. 2 people that I don't know died. Or one of them died. Oh, Clarence. And she's missing. With no details there. Okay. Okay. Everybody here is pretty much the same. They're on the verge of critical. Everybody here is pixelated a little bit. Okay, she's got a cold, but overall healthy. Ooh. Critical. Never met this guy. Or these guys. Who are all these people I never met? Probably scumbags. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I used any guns. Oh, right. I can upgrade my stuff now. Okay, analyze this. I don't know when I picked these up. Okay. The regeneration on this is actually worse. Uh, 140, 160. Another time. More importantly, how's this? I still need 3 more. Just to upgrade 1. This is at max. What did someone give me? Oh. Charlotte's steak. Reduce the stamina by far. Wait. Nope. Okay, reduce the stamina here. And damage up here. There's stun points here. Yeah, that's probably good. That'll bring it up to 24. What are my current stakes at? Oh, I could upgrade this. I feel like I just wasted stuff on that other stake. Wait, this was worse anyway. Oh, no, it wasn't. But now it's gonna be worse. And I'm almost out of lead sticks, but that shouldn't matter because those were only useful for upgrading this. 3 stun points or absorb. What a dumb choice. Okay. And that's very definitely recyclable. Now this hatchet. Good handle parts. Need a lot of those. Okay. That's good. For now. Where do I have to go? Okay, I'll go this way. The dangerous way. Slightly dangerous. Ooh. Got more dangerous. No! Get off of me! Back, foul beast! Oh no! Ah! Oh no! I'll let those two guys fight. I think the guy with the gun's gonna win. It's a fair bet. Ah! Missed my chance. There we go. No. That's a proper cudgeling. Okay. Down this way. Oh. Great. I needed that, I think. Is this gonna be locked? It's gonna be locked. Okay. Great. Then I guess I'm going this way and around. Hold on. Through this alley and up the steps. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey! Alright. I can open this gate. Oh. That totally looked like it froze. And I need to go that way. Hold on. Shillings. Alright.
It's a leech! Hit it!
Yes. Ha! I killed Kenny. Looks like they really want me to have a good gun. Thanks, but I think I got my bases covered there. 37, 24. Yet another alleyway.
It's locked, all right.
Wait a second. Is that the only way that... Okay, it's locked on this end. Aha. Whoops. Stun and bite, or stake, are the same button in my mind. Gross. Oh, you're a fun one. Ha. You've oddly become less of a challenge over time. You'd think they'd start throwing harder ones at me. Alright, 16, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay. What's in here? The shillings are not the source of the infection. Still your tongue, wife. Remarkable pump action shock. Whoa! Alright. This is what we're talking about. Good trigger part. These guys and the good parts. They're high quality stuff. Alright. They're both turned. Oh, they're both bosses. I'm using that word loosely. Yeah. Ah. No. I staked you first. There's horrible dust everywhere. Smoke or whatever that is. Okay, she's the true boss. And actually, it doesn't take that much to hurt her. She's just teleporting all over. Gotta, fill up my stamina here. Yeah, like that. Alright, good trigger parts. And she blew up. And I forgot to dodge like an idiot. There we go. That's what I like to see. Another good handle part. Love those handle parts. Tiny good handle part. They're just as good, but smaller. Alright, the second source of infection. Gee, where could it have come from? Aha. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin, for only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Right now I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you, and I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Uh-oh. That's what it said in the love letter. Let's find Doris Fletcher's theater.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Yeah, her quote-unquote acting school. I'll avoid that guy. Actually, where is it? It's across here and then around the corner. Oh, not my problem. I knew I'd be coming here.
It's locked.
I knew it. They don't put that much detail into a random building for nothing.
Filthy piece of shit! It's one of them!
Whoa! Hey, buddy. You came out of nowhere.
It's too fucking fast!
Oh, you died easily. Hold on. Oh, just a trick of the light. Nope. But not really worth it. Okay. Oh.
There's one of them!
Hey.
Watch yourselves! He's dead! We have to stop him! Die, Bernie!
I need to drink your blood. Stop dying so easily. It needs to be live, fresh blood. Okay, can I... What? I don't like that. I'm gonna keep moving. Oh! Or have I just been going in the opposite direction? I've been going in the opposite direction. I just past it a long time ago. Okay. I'm in the range. Locked. Alright, cool. See, an easy way would just be to pop up there, but I become an idiot when I don't see button prompts. My character does, not me. I wish I could just fly up to that top of the building, but no. It has to be difficult. Okay, is this still in range? Oh yeah. In fact, oh, that barely did anything.
Anyone shall prevail!
Oh,
We cannot be defeated! Watch out!
gotcha.
Christ! He's dead!
He sure is. So sad. Okay. But I think I'm out of... No, I'm barely in range. But if I go around this corner, I'll be back in.
There's an open window on the second floor.
How about that?
I should be able to get in through that.
This is an open window? Whoa. That's a very badly disguised badly textured open window. Okay, so, the common factor is the person who cheated on that guy's wife and the person who was, sleeping her way to the top of these acting lessons. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
You're not Doris Fletcher. Oh. Keep forgetting about that. Where's my prize? I didn't get anything for winning. Haha. London, 17th August 1918. I saw her in the flesh. The witch from my childhood nightmares. The bitch that tortured me for years. I saw her and I shivered. Her voice, her face. I knew she was in that hospital. I knew she was sick, and I wanted to witness her suffering. I may have reinvented myself, become a famous actress, erased those wicked years from my memory. I can't forget it. I'm her daughter. When I saw her frail body in that small bed, suffering, sick, defeated, I had to hide my tears, for she was looking at me. She recognized me, she saw the hate in my eyes, and she smiled. My pale corpse of a mother, and the worst thing was I felt no satisfaction seeing her in so much pain. The worst was not to suddenly remember the beatings and the abuses. No, the worst was to recognize the hate I felt in my heart when she looked at me, for it was the same hate I saw in hers. For in the end, I can't escape being her daughter. We are the same, my mother and I. Okay, I see what happened. I think. Oh. So she was the one who took that one patient from the hospital, and it made a huge blood explosion of her.
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well, and many can testify to her kindness and beauty.
Before I go in there, I'm gonna check out the rest of... I'm just gonna kill these guys off. Ill-formed blinker skull. Yeah. Take that. Oh no. That was out of nowhere. No. Stop fighting me. I don't know if my controls just stopped working or it was like an effect of some kind, but holding forward just made me go backwards. Okay, I can try to go in there. That probably leads to the theater, but probably I should just go through there. But I'm gonna check out the rest first.
It's locked, all right.
Huh?
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
No.
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. My blade, my children, my beloved.
Yeah. No.
I summon thee, my children of the night. Fight! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Oh, my stamina is
Killed my
not doing
father.
too well. There we go.
Prepare to die.
No, not in the horrible powder dust stuff.
Touché, sir.
Yes.
Come to me.
You even gonna try to defend yourself? Yeah, okay. There you go. No.
Arise and save your queen, my slave.
Oh, yeah.
Hear and obey, for your queen.
Uh-oh. Yeah, take that. Yes. Remarkable saber.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine.
Yeah, that doesn't look too
Does your
good.
heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
My sister.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Oh, another crab arm.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat. You and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
As he sends in the armada.
I should probably leave the theater right now. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Remember your vows, friend.
So next I'm guessing back to the hospital. Just to check in with everybody. Or no, probably back to the Ascalon Club. Just to check in with everybody. Then probably back to the hospital. If everything here is done. If it's all safe here. I don't know.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Oh yeah. I sure do.
Over there!
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Chapter 5.
You Londoners are no match for me!
Oh, we've got a vampire here. Oh. Oh. How's that? That's saber. 140, 143. This has no. Whoops. Remarkable bludgeon. That's what I use. This has no side upgrades. Actually, what are they? Absorb blood points, damage dealt, stamina. Yeah. Can I upgrade it to 5? Yes. Though I'd be using the ones that I'm saving for the other thing. And that would bring it up to 210, which is way better than whatever I have now, which is this, I think, 143. Actually, with all the upgrades included, it would probably be higher. Let's see. Stamina's 20. Let's give it a damage boost. Ah! I have to be at a workbench. Oh well. Oh, he's using like a remote blood drain thing. Great. Good trigger part. All the trigger parts. I have all the trigger parts in the world, but I need more, I need more, handles. It's an odd drop rate for both. Drop ratio. Oh, and I should rest. I have a ton of XP. When did that happen? Probably during that boss fight. I love this area because it has Silent Hill music. Unless you go into a building, then it stops. Okay. This isn't doing too well. 600. It's like barely doing 100. Alright. If it's doing that low, one upgrade isn't going to help much. I guess a lot of people have resistance to shadow damage. Yeah, that's too much for too little. Claws. About 140 damage. And 2 stun? Yeah. That's more than what I need, more than what I have. So that's a thing for the future. Health. I could always use more. Do I have more health or stamina? More health. Bite. Let's go for it. Let's go for the stamina too. Because I always have an idea of my health. But I feel like my stamina is something I'm less aware of. Oh, I don't have enough. What do I have enough for? Not that. I do have enough for this somehow. Increased blood absorption when using bite in combat. Yeah, sure. Well, I could do that, or I could just wait for another 25 XP. No, I'll just wait. I'll wait it out. Oh, it's in critical now. Prices have changed. Okay. A little less healthy here. A lot less healthy here. I'm gonna have to go in and just, like, clean them up. Even if it's off screen. It's too tedious to do it on screen. I think that's why I haven't done it. Oh. Analyze, nothing. Rusty box of pill. Oh yeah, rivets. Cool. Love me some rivets. Can I upgrade this? Should I upgrade this? The two-handed one. How is that? 363 damage. Oh yeah, that's getting upgraded. Decrease stamina. Add stun points. It's got 3 now. It's got 18 now, actually. Oh, I don't have enough parts. I think that's the first time that's happened. So that's done. Now you, sir. Are you getting upgraded? No. But you are getting all these things. These upgrades. Let's see. Damage or blood. Damage or blood. Damage. Blood or stamina. Stamina. Damage or stamina. The choice that matters. 154. As long as it's under 20, I think the stamina's fine. You know what? Let me equip this and see how it actually plays. Let's see what the moveset is. And of course I can't. Can I do it out here? Alright, I think that's good. I'll add some more damage. I've got plenty of stamina, so more damage. Okay, and there was one other thing. Was it this? No, this is maxed out. Okay. Was it this? Charlotte's steak. 38, 44. What happened to the Pruin steak? Oh, that's what I'm using. The Pruin steak was better even with all the upgrades. Oh well. Thanks for the steak anyway, Charlotte. This. What a gun. Reload time is 5 seconds. That's normal. But it's only 3 shots. Is there a shot upgrade? Chemical damage, fire damage, bonus damage. Oh, I don't have the upgrades for it. Oh, I've just got regular damage. But I don't have the upgrades for either of these. I've got one of those, which means it's probably going to be really hard to find more. Unless higher level zones have them or something. But I can upgrade these. More damage. And again, it's calculating the reload time completely wrong. It should be what? I don't know. I'm not a calculator. Is my stream working? Let me go do some action moves to find out. 'Cause I'm getting some warning messages. It looks okay. There's some frame drop, but that's it. Okay. The gun. That's what the rivets are for. Okay. I knew there was an upgrade that used them. Whatever, I'll just decrease the loading time. 5 seconds is pretty high for a 3-shot gun. Okay. And that's it. Do I have the saber equipped? Yes. With the stake in the offhand. Okay, that's good. Everything's good. My blood is not full, but that's fine. And I want to go to the Escalon Club. Wait a sec. Where are the stairs? There they are. They're where they always were. Okay, what's new, Escalon Club? I found out where the source of the infection is coming from. Dealt with that. Turns out it was a crazy lady. Who'd have guessed? So what now? Look at this guy all ready to fight. He seems confused.
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club nights.
I wonder why. Why could that be? Oh, it's you.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
Oh, is that what we are now?
Who insisted I join the Ascalon?
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Is that you?
I must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
He's in the weird sacrifice room. Nope, he's just staring out the window.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer.
Lance-Bearer.
Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
Oh,
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just the doctor. Some questions remain.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I don't know about that. It seems kind of like he would take over the entire city and turn it into an empire. Small vampire empire. Vampire empire. Yeah,
I'm not sure
know.
I'm the best candidate for such a task.
Rather, I'm not sure he's the best candidate.
I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Well, he's sure won him over pretty fast.
I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he's a venture capitalist.
And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Not gonna ask. I just give him my blood?
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Okay.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Oh. Did I check in with everybody? Oh, she's in the sewer, all deep and weird. Okay. Wait a second. Who is this? Avery. Oh, he's the servant. He's got a cold. We'll treat his cold. Right.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
It's not that I won't.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Presumably because I'm really powerful.
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating scars.
Okay, I've got questions.
More about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Lord Redgrave.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor soul survive at all.
How can you be so sure?
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Okay. So do I just ignore him or help him along in his death? I'm definitely not gonna turn him if I have the choice. That seems like a very bad idea. Critical, what happened? And why is the building burning? Oh, it's those. Okay, him and that dude.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Yes. That should have been
Good
obvious
evening,
from the
Mr.
start.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical assistance, sir?
Don't believe that I'm the kind of man with a fragile constitution. But I'm afraid my imprisonment has done more harm than I thought.
Imprisonment?
There is no need
When
to
did
be
that
ashamed.
happen?
We are all...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson, by any chance?
Well, I've never met the man personally, but I invested money in some of his companies when I came to London. A brilliant businessman.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Maybe I should leave the city.
The business thing was somewhat common knowledge.
Good evening, Mr.
And good...
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant. The embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
All right then.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
That was somewhat
She's been quite
opinionated.
busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Is there anyone left? Oh, I have to heal my butler. Heal my butler.
Yes, sir?
Do you need medical...
I won't...
Here is your
Thank you.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Not much, sir. Mr. Dawson's house used to be a good house, with many servants. I heard he fired them all recently.
Huh.
Thank you, Avery. We'll
Guess he
talk
wants
later.
his privacy
Your bedroom
for some
is
reason.
ready as always.
Oh, I got the XP for healing him.
Sir, what a terrible tragedy.
1225. I don't think I could get anything that I want for that much. Unless I just get like a health or stamina boost. I will be moving on. quests that need completing here? No. No, but where is this? It's at the hospital. Okay. So main quest is here. Support the Ascalon Club against the Guard of Pruin. Yep. That's a quest.
Last warning, sir! Alive!
That's right. I got a rapier. With a cutlass. More importantly, is there any difference between the two? No, just the one. Okay.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Oh no.
It's a leech! Kill it! We have to stop it!
Cool. Oh, I'm at full blood now.
I hate leeches!
How did that happen?
I'll send you to hell!
Try it.
You leeches need killing!
That sounds like a challenge. That's how it goes. Alright, I'm ready for the assault.
It's locked. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Okay. Which I guess would be in here. In the sewers. Right? Was that it? Oh, get off. Yeah. It's in the sewers. It's gotta be.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
You're feeble!
Have some shadows. Resisted.
Your prey is mine!
Oh.
You cannot win this! Stupid noodle!
Yeah.
Gotcha!
No, I got you. Oh. He got me.
This is my territory!
Okay. Up here. Okay, back into the sewers, the terrible, terrible sewers. Oh. Oh! He's back! Oh no, it's just some lameoid. Gotcha. Alright, where's this blaring coming from? Up there. Alright, something I don't have to worry about. Good. Dead end. Here we go. Wait. Yes, this is the way. Surely this is the way. No. Okay, I have to solve the puzzle first. Really? Okay. You off You on. You on. There we go. Man, I'd hate to work for that sewer. Zero, documentation or any kind of stuff. Oh, hey guys. Good. I need that blood. Yeah. Blood for everybody. Ooh, I almost killed completely too. Take that extra blood. Even though I can't really take it. I'm just gonna suck it out and throw it up. Blood vomit. Okay, I'm skipping all kinds of frames, so I'm gonna look into what's causing that and I'll be back in a second. Okay, hopefully that that'll make it a little smoother. Now, where was I? Guess I was going through. No, that's where I came from. Wait, did all that do? Is this the only thing that did? That was completely useless. I go up there? Can I go over there? Wow, this, aha. Up there, no. Ah. Now I drain the water. That's as low as it's gonna go. Wait. Oh. Thought I saw something there. Right. Louise.
You Londoners are no match for me.
You're no ordinary person. Nice. Not nice enough.
Let me go, you bastard!
Nice. Recent diary. 13th October 1918. I've just arrived in London after a grueling journey from Manchester. Ooh, what a distance. The city is sad and despaired. It will not be difficult to find a woman willing to escape death here. I cannot wait to start my research. Soon I won't be a virgin anymore. 15th October 1918. The cell is ready. All I must do now is find the appropriate candidate and bring her in. She will be beautiful and gentle with a nice temper. I have already tested my persuasion ability on a few women and it worked most of the time, but I don't want my future bride to be submissive. I will only use my power to bring her here. Then I'll tell her what I would intend to do and I'll let her accept. This is important. I want my lady to willingly accept to become my wife for eternity. 17th October 1918. I think I found the perfect match. Her name is Louise. She is a waitress in a public house and she is quite charming. I love her attitude when serving drink in that bar. Tough and proud, I am sure she will accept my offer. Once she is mine, once the vampiric blood will have achieved her metamorphosis, her face shall heal properly and the scars will disappear. Then she will be the perfect beauty I am the only one to see right now. 18th October 1918. I don't understand. Louise refuses my proposition. Why would she? I promised her I would never force her to do anything. I may let her starve a little. Then she'll understand I'm her only option. Why won't she see?
Never.
Lost. Okay, so she's one of the missing people. Her? Okay. And the guy I just killed must be somebody.
Be your wife.
Got a good handle. That's what's really important here. Why like father like daughter? That's what I want to know.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. until we meet again.
Just got a headache, but I can't cure it yet. Okay. This aside... Whoa, what a mess. This aside, there should be a way forward somewhere. Or down. Oh, gross. Oh no, this isn't the way I already came. Is it? Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. No, I already came this way. Yeah. And I went to check that out instead of coming up. Okay, and this should let me into his weird, creepy basement. Hopefully. Ah, it was a sort of weird subway sewer thing. This is still the temple church. Okay. Who are you? Unknown.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation
about
the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan
Who are
Reed
you?
from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Ooh. First of all, let's
Do you need
cure you.
medical attention? You'll quickly feel...
Thank you.
That's probably my last one.
What are you
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale.
I just found her.
It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise T.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing.
Do you have any idea?
No. But I feel she's been abducted.
What are you investigating?
I haven't
Life in London.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
Yeah, you don't want to tell a killer about the neighborhood.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation?
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Well, aren't you a smart cookie?
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
So we'll start with the rich part.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
Oh, the police are on strike. Okay, that's great.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
Jeffrey McCollum. Jeffrey McCollum, where are you? Oops. I've heard the name. I assumed he was in the West End, but maybe not. Jeffrey McCollum. Oh, the West End is not looking good. Jeffrey McCollum. Who's Fergal? Oh.
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bancher.
Of course it does.
He's the werewolf.
Fergal Bancher, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands.
The story goes a bit further than that.
Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
What can you tell me?
I'm the one asking.
What are you...
I told.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Or vampires.
What are you investigating?
I have a missing woman.
Tell me,
She's a...
do you...
No.
I got her, don't worry. Okay, you're also good. Tell me about the dude.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
That's not good.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector.
Goodbye. Seems violence and madness are now contagious.
That's a good line. Two unknowns. And they have the same animation. Look at that. Maximum NPCs.
Too many murders to investigate.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face.
Heracles.
Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Maybe you're a doctor.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
So you decided to leave, quit your job, and decided to sit on a bench in the middle of the night.
But what were you
Sounds
doing before
legit.
you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Here's somebody who won't be missed.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker.
We are waiting because we need to leave this city as soon as possible.
Why do you want to
This is
leave the
something
city?
I shouldn't have
I'm
skipped.
not really sure.
They're waiting for something or someone before leaving the city, but they don't know. Sounds like you got memory problems, guys. Agamemnon. Tell me about the
Can you
neighborhood.
tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
You know, when it doesn't have bombing raids and plagues and vampire hunters. Yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know. I was born and raised in London, but I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you.
I did.
Perhaps it's better that way.
I clarified my answer. That's the problem. That's what you don't like. Wait, did I answer? Oh, who are you waiting for?
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What about the guy?
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Okay. I'm gonna talk
Goodbye,
to
Mr.
your
Baker.
brother now. Assuming this is him.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Do you need my medical...
Indeed.
You have nothing to be...
Sounds so easy.
You are cured. It's 1 in the morning. There you go. 2 in the morning. 3. 4. 5. It's not 6. It should be daylight now. 7. Okay. These bells are a lie. 8 in the morning, apparently. Must be daylight savings time or something. Which I'm told is an American thing. Tell me about your brother.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me. you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see.
Have opposing explanations about the current situation. Opposite and opposing. Okay. That's still true. Why haven't you left yet?
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What you doing here, though?
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
No. Oh wait. This bench in the middle of nowhere or London?
What kind of question is that? What am I supposed to answer exactly?
The truth. And I believe you just did it, actually.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
What kind of trap is that?
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap?
Interesting.
And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Okay. Have fun with that.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
I already asked him. He was
goodbye for now.
A little more helpful than you, I think. Forget what he said, but alright. Where's this so-called mansion? The blood will lead the way. Oh, this is a hideout. Oh. No. Wait a second, where is this? That's just in the same area. Time to ignore those guys. Time for huge backdowns. Okay. Not the claws. How's the healing going? 3,400. Nope. Increased health. Increased stamina. Maybe I'll do that. I could get the most amount out of my bite. That seems to be serving me well. The steak and bite combo is pretty good. I've been nailing it with with that. Okay, I'll do that. And that's it. The following night. What? No! Yeah, check the error status all you want. You're not gonna find anything. Well, fortunately it auto-saved. Right when I walked into that room, so. Okay. I want to report the problem, but I'm not going to, because that's just going to add 10 minutes onto the playtime. One thing that I'm really looking forward to is the Persona dancing games. So the demos came out for that this week. They didn't have all the configuration options. So the things that I was used to on the the Vita version weren't there. So I screwed up on all the songs, but they're good. Looking forward to it. It made me even more excited and impatient. But other than that, the Persona 5 one, I don't remember any of the music from Persona 3. Yeah. I played that like 5 years ago. Jesus. I mean, it came out like 10 years ago, probably more than that. So, I mean, that's pretty reasonable. Pretty recent for when it came out. But I don't remember many of the songs from that. But the Persona 5 ones, it had like, if I could pick 2 songs to show off that game with, they had the songs I wanted. It was the final boss music and the regular battle music. Anyway, where am I? Right where I want it to be. Great. Actually, yeah, it leveled me up too. So nothing, 0 things were missed. I don't think I've got anything to do here. No. Maybe I've got enough for to upgrade this. No, that's the highest. 160, 143. 3 more of those. What is it? Saber. The saber actually feels like it does less than this. 220. Oh. It actually does way less. No, it doesn't. It does more. But it feels like it does way less. Which is odd, to say the least. Okay, so where's this mansion? Could be here. Stop snapping. It's a really aggressive snap. You know what? I'm gonna ask all the people where they think it is. I thought that was his hair. That's funny. Where is he? He's in a bad place. He's like caught in the sewer. Charles Jerome Albright. Are you the detective guy?
Good evening, sir.
I'm conducting...
And who are...
I'm Dr...
I'm detective...
I work for the Ascalon Club.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
So I'm not sure if he's in on it, or if he's just like, oh, that's a powerful group I've heard of, or he's just like,
my 2 missing persons cases have been solved by you, it seems.
Those are the droids you're looking.
Just that
You're not
lucky?
looking. Wow, I screwed that up.
Something I don't.
I was lucky enough to find them both
These aren't
while
the droids you're
conducting
looking
my
for.
investigation in this part of town.
Why do I still have the feeling that you're hiding something? What about the abductor? Was it the same person?
I don't think so. You had better interview Miss Teasdale and Mr. Kimura on that matter. All I did was to lead them safely home. What are you investigating, exactly?
Well, my 2 missing persons cases have been solved by you, it seems. Are you just that lucky? Or do you know something I don't?
I was lucky enough to find them both while conducting my investigation in this part of town.
Why do I still have the feeling that you're hiding something? What about the abductor? Was it the same person?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, where... Oh, right, that guy had a cold and I forgot to heal him. Okay. There was a guy who was like way underground. Ooh. What are they gonna do? Oh?
We should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive. For now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
Okay. They want to leave the city because they feel something is strange about the situation. And he wants to leave because they feel something is weird about the situation. I kind of want to keep watching this just because it's so strange. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Oh.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, this guy. Look how far down he is. That's crazy.
the Empress.
Wasn't that far
Again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
The crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. This is a fact and I won't deny it. And that's precisely why we must have a better understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus, conducted by one of us in 1548 when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our heart each time we read them, for they were all extraordinary windows to a past of which we can only have glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius Josephus is no more since the Vatican's hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard of Pruin is as criminal as it is barren, for each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts of the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't
He's
speak
just got an
highly enough
ace of
you.
spades and a queen.
My name is Usher.
And a bunch of face-down cards.
Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be
Is he
precise.
immortal?
I'm
Or
really
are
glad
all
we
these
met
vampire
tonight.
notes
I love it
like
when
brand
the
new?
cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you are a new Ekon who relishes his blood diet.
He seems to know that many Londoners have been recently murdered. Read cards for me.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Oh. How many do I have? 1345. Sure, why not?
Here is the money.
The mother, a suffering soul, ashamed of her silence, terrified to raise her voice, a son to be killed.
Oh. That's a new person. Oh, did I interrupt the,
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
Why not?
Here is the money.
Love, pure and unseen, untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it, without daring to admit it.
Okay. Must be something I already knew. Tell me about the neighborhood.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen. Who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
It's begging me to read it.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
How did you learn about Mary?
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She was no longer the sister I knew. She had changed. Hateful and bitter. She was determined to destroy our entire family.
She returned as a force of evil, Jonathan. In putting an end to her misery, you also protected many innocent souls.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
Your heart will bleed back all the blood you drank, but it will not put out the fire your treachery has lit.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Did I already ask this? I think I did.
How do you measure the amount of blood?
I told you.
Is it possible?
Vampire.
Okay.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Sounds like a guy who should be immortal. Alright, bye. Oh, wait. Yeah, here, have some
Do you
medicine.
require... You'll feel better after taking this. Goodbye, sir. And
I rarely wonder. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials
It's locked, all
waiting
right.
in the future.
Nothing really around. Okay. This goes back, yeah. Wait. Okay, sure, fine. Whatever. Hi. Welcome back. Price is shot. Oh.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition.
It's empty, but
it's
here.
It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
What's up with you? Oh, I don't have any treatments for that.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
You look kind of like a vampire right now.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Ooh. I'm 31.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash.
The camera
Since
takes
then,
off
the
20
remaining twin
years.
has turned into a heartless tycoon.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
Alright, what you got? Don't need any rivets. Don't need any of your stuff. You do have terrible stuff. That guy was right to laugh at you. Charlotte's steak. I think this is the worst one. Selling for 64. I'll keep that.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Okay. Alright, where is this mansion? It's there? She had the answer? Must have missed it. Not at the moment, but I do. Oh, hey, buddy. You sure came out of nowhere. I watch it from time to time, but obviously I'm doing this, so I'm not watching it right now. Lord Redgrave has another task for me. He wants me to make a vampire of Velocious Dawson, the richest man in England. The man is prepared and waits for my visit at his mansion near Temple Church. I made an icon of my own sister, and it was the worst thing that ever occurred to me. And now I should make another soul of my progeny? Well, I guess I asked him all about it. Now I have to find it. Oops. Guess I'm going back down to into that sewer. I'm not gonna fight you guys though, I hate you guys. This is his mansion. But how do I get in? You again.
How dare you interrupt!
Great. Wonderful.
You're mine!
Yeah.
Gotcha!
Oh. Ha. And I got a good item out of it. All right, nice. I just hope that I'm not gonna run through this whole sewer part again for no reason. Or just end up at the end and I just made a giant loop back. Yes, this way. Oh. You're here now. Yeah. Unexpected and unwelcome. Alright. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with that too much. Oh. Down this way. And I'm outside again. Okay. This whole thing was pointless. I'm just gonna look it up. It's gonna be faster than this loading screen. But I forgot the guy's name. Yeah, that didn't help. Alright, I'm gonna look at a guide real quick. What is my current quest? Second opinion. Wait, no. Unnatural selection. Okay. I don't know why the marker is way over there in a random place, but it should be here. Get rid of you. Alright. What's this? What's with this person marker? Oh, that's for the other thing. Which I'll get to eventually, I'm sure. Have I been in here? Yes. And I should go through. Oh, that's right. I never went into the other end because there were a bunch of dudes here who were all like, let's burn the neighborhood down. Oh, jeez. You could at least cast a spell on me, like most of you bishop guys. Yeah, that's what I need. No, not the power of the Lord. Anything but that. Ah. At least I went through a a checkpoint before that. I've been defeated. The blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Use the blood of the citizens. Okay. Which way? This way. Alright, I'm not gonna enjoy this fight that much. With my blood deficit. I also have a stamina deficit. Thanks to not having blood. Okay. Good handle part. Yay. Alright.
This is no place for a gentleman.
Okay. But this is... allegedly. These the load times are way too long. Just to load a house. Most games, they've got that nailed down to half a second. I mean, there is a decent amount of stuff in here,
Dawson's
but...
mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
In either case, I'm gonna loot the house. Actually, there wasn't that much stuff here. Looks like ahead is the way to go.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Trust me.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
The Guard of Prewin.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Feeding on blood.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Let's move on, then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
To contain the who gave you the right?
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Build the wall.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
I've heard enough. I've already heard enough, even before I started talking to him.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Ooh, kill him. Okay, so if I kill him, the entire Ascalon Club's gonna be against me. Or forget your fear of dying. That's good. Might actually... He might do some good in the world. But... Okay, turn is definitely not an option. Brace or charm. I'll make him forget his fear of dying.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
Report to Lord Redgrave. Bet he's gonna love this. Aha. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
I shouldn't have said finally.
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor. And take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
And by the sword you die. To the hospital. I've got enough time to get to the hospital, and then I'll end the stream there. Okay. I'll talk with old Bridget first. Which is, for some reason, leading me back inside. Protect the Pembroke Hospital, talk with old Bridget. Okay, that's a bug. That's what that is. Where was old Bridget? She was in the docks. An unknown event happened. Let's head there. Zero meters. Oh, okay. And the other one, 358. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take that challenge. Hey, cool.
You really thought you could betray Lord Redgrave and pay the price?
Yes. Oh, I needed that. $102 shillings. That's crazy. Ah! I keep forgetting about that. That's so stupid of me. Whitechapel. I guess if it gets me there, it gets me there.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough Court.
Good evening.
Says the person with the cold.
You look ill, Miss Swan. Well, then.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Swan.
Wait. Hey.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, migraine. I don't have one.
A gun? I'll...
Who else? There's nobody else around? Alright. Your guys' lives have been slightly improved. Thanks to me, again. Yes.
Look lively! It's on to us!
Don't call me it. What is that smoke in the distance? Distance being a bit of a relative term here. Yum. Okay. Actually, no.
It's locked.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Seriously.
Got it. You got a headache?
Good evening, Miss Ashbury. Do you need my Oh, you...
My mother.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
I could talk to Lady Ashbury, but I'm not. I really have to find old Bridget. 'Cause I actually don't know where she is, and the map is not helping me. Oh look, it's a vampire.
Your prey is mine now! You're bleeding! This is mine!
What a bunch of, like, useless... I don't know what to call them. Oh, nice! Guess that was a perfect parry or something.
Stupid noob!
It's not complicated, it's just broken because it's telling me to go to one place, but it's like, go to the place where you just were. It's also, the city layout's complicated. I'll let you guys handle that on your own. Okay. Aha. Yes, fight each other. I'll play winner. Uh-oh. There's two winners. Oh, I wanted to bite him. Oh well. Is this out? No.
I cannot enter.
Okay. Show me what you dropped. Nothing? Alright, that's wonderful. Okay. Can I go this way? Yes. I don't think this is the right way. Nope. Oh, I know what I can do. Can go into this here night shelter. Go through the secret underground tunnel.
Good evening, young man.
I was trying to sleep, sir.
Wait, who are you?
Leave me alone.
Is this your house?
Yes, it is. Now leave me alone.
You
will open this door at once. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear. Please, come on in.
What? What is going on? Who are you?
Tell me, Mr. Nightingale. What are you doing here, exactly?
Why so suspicious? This is my home. I live here
No,
now.
it isn't.
You don't say. How convenient.
You're just
Miss
freeloading.
Gillingham has generously bequeathed her home to me. There's nothing strange about it.
Sure has been profitable.
In the end, the death of Miss Gillingham has been very profitable for you. Wouldn't you agree?
I won't pretend I didn't use the situation to my advantage, but I didn't want her dead, if that's what you think.
Oh, I believe you about that. But the question remains, what did you do with the body? You had to hide it somewhere.
I'm the one who killed her.
Since nobody found and reported it.
What? What are you saying? No, how do you know she's dead? It wasn't me, I swear on
You
my
just
life.
said she bequeathed
It's okay,
it to
Mr.
you.
Nightingale. Don't worry. Your trembling hands and nervousness suggest to me that you're not capable of killing in cold blood.
What is going on in this
funny,
scene?
Dr. Reed, not funny at all.
You have no right being in this building, sir. You could land yourself in serious trouble just by being here.
Hey, I'm not the one who killed her. I've done nothing wrong.
Except for the fact that you're conning a delusional old woman out of her house. You know full well she mistakes you for her son.
Perhaps, but shouldn't I stay here and protect the house? You know, from looters.
You are the
I think
looter.
staying here and keeping watch is best.
You remain a thief.
I would work on your defense statement a little more. The circumstances matter little in the eyes of the law, young man.
I'm not afraid of the slammer. At least I'd have a roof over my head. But I like this place better.
Whatever. I can't cure you.
Goodbye for now.
Where's the door? There it is. Okay. So the night shelter's vicinity. Using that term very loosely. Aha. Down here. Actually, maybe I should eat some of those rats. I do need some blood.
This is despicable.
It's necessary. We do what we must, Jonathan. All right, into those sewers. There we go. Now I just have to navigate my way through here. I wonder. Harry Jones. Nobody else has a name. Old Bridget should. I think if I find my way to Harriet, Bridget will be nearby. Nope. Okay. Screw me. What if Bridget's in a completely different place entirely? That could be this way. Hello?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Fine.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah. Okay. Rodney Grader. Oh, this is the guy I just talked to.
Sir, you have no idea what could...
For fuck's sake. Do I...
It's my duty.
I'm safe here. Don't you get it? I'm better off risking the flu than catching a bullet. Am I clear enough?
I see. Well, since you are obviously hiding from a threat, don't you have a safer place to go?
Do you think I'm stupid? The Night Asylum, the Turquoise Turtle, even Miss Gillingham's attic. I tried them all. No, this is my only chance.
The attic. That's good. I'll talk to him one more time.
Sir, you have no idea what...
For fuck's sake,
Okay, bye. But I really need to find Bridget.
How is London? I've not been on the wall.
I think this is the way I first came. Yeah. I remember this useless little embankment thing. No, let me out.
I cannot enter.
I don't want to enter, I want to exit. a minute. Aha. Oh, that leads to the same place. Which is here. Okay. Harriet Jones is the only person I can get a beat on. Gonna talk to her. Maybe she can tell me where Bridget is.
Let me rest now.
Okay, never mind. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream here. And hopefully in the by the next one I can find out where I'm supposed to go, or maybe this bug will fix itself. I don't know. In the meantime, the next stream will be Monday, 6 o'clock Central Time. So, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Alright, bye.